Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Saturday evening. It's I think it's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock, and just checking in to do a update from last night. What have we been doing today? We've been out and about today. Been to York and taken Hiroko, who's our house guest. We're taking her up to York to see. She wanted to see a historic city and some the old history and the old streets there and buildings. So we've had a nice day. It's great, absolutely lovely day. Just got back, went on the train, so I didn't have to drive, and now we're just getting something for dinner. So that's it, really. What else can we talk about? I don't want to make this one a long one. We'll make this one a short one. I was going. Oh, we went to the Railway Museum. That was it. I knew we'd done something. Forgotten what we'd done. We went to the Railway Museum, the National Railway Museum, which was fabulous. If you're into trains, I'm not, but it's fabulous whether you are or not. And it's a big museum. And there was actually, funnily enough, there was one of the bullet trains, which is the big train that the Japanese have in there. That's crazy speeds it flies at, and but they had one of the early ones from the 1980s there. And funnily enough, they both my partner, who's Japanese, and Hiroko, both walked onto it. We all went onto it and went into the carriage, and they both said, it smells exactly like we remember from Japan. So isn't that strange? It still holds the same smell. And it's funny how, in fact, it got me thinking, and part of what I'm mentioning here is how we anchor ourselves to certain events and certain things. Music and smells are a massive anchor in our lives, and they can take us back to, we don't even, sometimes aren't aware that it's doing it, but we can anchor ourselves in so many ways that can trigger, I'm getting the sun in my, and all the bits have fallen out now from all the junk that I keep stuck in my my visor has just fallen all over the floor. Bear me with me a second. And the anchors that we hold trapped in our memories and experiences can be triggered like that from a sound, a piece of music, often a smell. The olfactory system is a massive trigger for anchors, and they can be positive anchors or negative anchors and take you back to childhood. Everybody remembers the smell of Granny's biscuits or Mum's shepherd's pie, or it used to smell like Granny's house. You've heard all this before, and we're all anchored to these triggers. The skill is learning to break those anchors if they're negative ones, or create them if they're positive ones. And that's a great thing that some of the stuff that we're doing now is creating anchors and habits that we can use to put us in a good state, i.e. a positive state, a happy state, confidence, etc., etc. So that's the little message that I was going to say tonight. I thought about it today, then the sun's gone now. And be aware of anchors and how pleasant they can be and how debilitating they can be on the flip of a coin, or the flip of a smell, or anything, a film, a taste, a noise. I used to have an anchor connected to a phone call, a particular sound of a phone, and it took me back to a very nasty time in a business I had in Nottingham, and it was very traumatic and not very pleasant, and it really put me in some bad experiences. And the phone used to be a ring. You don't hear it very much now, but after a few years afterwards, and all this you'd thought was behind you, I still used to hear, when this phone used to ring, I still used to trigger the same feelings of fear and the anxiety that it used to cause. So I'm well aware of how important or how much it affects you. Anyway, that's my story for tonight. I hope it makes it interesting for somebody, and look forward to seeing the next one. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good evening. Saturday evening. Enjoy. Bye bye.